Welcome to New Stripe City, a podcast for die-hard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie, and now I'm going to release a video just with my thoughts on the Steelers, essentially signing Joe Haden and trading for Vance McDonald. To me, I think that it's a decent move for the Steelers. I don't think that it's really something that's going to change or impact their secondary much because from what I've been hearing and just some of the numbers that I've been looking at surrounding Joe Haden for the past couple of years, it seems like he's somewhat trending downward. And Joe Haden isn't a guy that I would put the Vegas odds on to actually stay healthy. I'd probably take the under on any amount of games for him to stay healthy. I like it because it actually makes the rivalry a little bit better, especially seeing AJ go against Joe Haden. I think AJ is going to absolutely destroy him. That's just my honest opinion. I don't think that this will. I think it definitely helps them, but I don't think that it's going to be a solution for a wide receiving core that will feature Adriel, Jeremiah Green, and John Ross. I don't think, and Tyler Eifert, who hasn't really been unleashed truthfully against Pittsburgh. I don't think that it's an answer for that. I think at this stage in his career, Father Time has been breaking his body down. I'd like to see him be somewhat competitive, but we all know that Joe Haden has become somewhat prone to the deep ball lately in recent years. So that's something that A.J. Green has a strength in, as well as John Ross. So in that regards, I don't think that, it really hurts us too bad. I think the Vance McDonald move actually was a little bit of a better move for them because I think that Vance McDonald actually is an upgrade, but at the same time, it's not like Vance McDonald is Gronk or, a Eifert or anything like that. So I think this just intensifies the rivalry, and I think that it makes the race for the AFC North still interesting. Most people think that it's going to be Pittsburgh out front, but I still think that with all the factors going on with their team and everything, I still think that it's between the Bengals and the Steelers. And remember that last game last year was a very close game where Pittsburgh basically had all of their weapons outside of Martavis Bryant, and the Bengals were shorthanded without A.J. Green, and the Bengals were still in that game. And I think that another big thing that the Bengals have going in their favor is the fact that they have this newfound life of edge rushers, whether it's Chris Smith, Jordan Willis, Carl Lawson. So I think Big Ben is definitely going to have some troubles, and I think their offensive line will have troubles with our defensive line. And we all know when Big Ben, when you can get to him, and that's one of the hardest things to do, is actually get him down. But when you can get to him, you can kind of ruffle his cage, and he is prone to throwing turnovers. So I think that will help. And then a lot of people are saying that this, furthers the distance between the Bengals and the Steelers, and I'm not going for that. Obviously, the Bengals retooled on a lot of different sides of the ball. The offensive side with John Ross, Joe Mixon, Gio's going to be back now. Eifert, and A.J. Green. That's still Joe Haden isn't stopping all of that. Let's just get that correct now. And then on defense with the edge rushers as well as Andrew Billings, I think that's going to bode well for the Bengals. So like I said, great moves by the Steelers. But I'm not going to say that they're moves that just automatically hand them the AFC North whatsoever. I still think that there's, a high probability that Joe Haden could get hurt, Big Ben could get hurt, Le'Veon Bell. And I think Le'Veon Bell not being there definitely hurts them. It hurts their chemistry. He can show up and be a pretty good player. He's one of the best running backs in the league. But I also think that this move actually in the long term helps us because that's $9 million less that they have next year to offer a Le'Veon Bell, who has just come out with a video saying that he wants $17 million, not 16, 17. So for us, it's actually kind of a good thing because, you got Joe Haden, but you're losing the best running back in the NFL. And I feel like it would be hard pressed for anybody to say that Joe Haden is one of the best corners in the NFL at this point in his career. So you just have to look at it from that standpoint. But am I worried about it? No. Was it a good move for the Steelers? Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it, but is it something that's going to widen the gap between the Bengals and the Steelers and the AFC North? No, I'm not buying that. So there's a lot of stuff that can happen during the season, injuries, all kind of things. The level that AJ Green is ascending to and Joe Haden seems to be descending to, I don't see it playing a factor. So those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, I'll leave you guys with a who day all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.